In this video I'd like to show you two automatic numbering machines. Automatic numbering machines are complicated stamps. Stamps have been in use for millennia, whether it's for art or for impressing a wax seal. But there were several innovations that were needed to arrive at these automatic numbering machines. First is self-inking stamps. In the 1850s these were first made, but they were large desktop machines, a bit like large perforators. They had a base and a large lever or plunger, and you'd have to pull a lever to stamp the paper. The reason for this is that the ink that was used was not very good, and it had to be rolled onto the typing surface. Once ink was developed further and more quick drying, they could use small stamping cushions inside the machine itself. And that happened in the 1870s roughly. The second major innovation is to have number wheels that you can set yourself so that you can print any number. These would then come with a mechanism to easily increase that number, and it was usually by means of a lever that you'd have to pull when you wanted to increase it. Lastly came the invention of a mechanism to automatically increase the number once you press the stamp down, and also the mechanism to increase it only once every other time you use it, so that you could repeat the number. This kind of numbering is called Bates numbering, where you have a stamp that prints each number twice before automatically increasing. But you can also set it to increase every third time or fourth time, so that you can do numbers in triplicate or quadruplicate. It's called Bates numbering because this mechanism was invented by Edwin G. Bates and patented in 1891. The history of the Bates Manufacturing Company is rather complicated, and you can have a look at Chris Stecker's video to have a flavour of that. This is the Velos Lightning numbering machine. It was made in England and generally sold by Frank Pitchford & Co. during the 1930s. That became Reese Pitchford & Co. in 1937. I think they were sold until the 1940s or 50s even. Velos made perforators, staplers, letter openers, inkstands and lots of other things for the office. The Velos Lightning has 6 number wheels. You can see that here. And these wheels on the other side are for the incrementing mechanism. There's a selection switch here that goes from 0 to 4. 0 means that the number remains constant, 1 that it increases every time, 2 that it increases every second time, and so on. At the bottom is this grid so that you can easily see exactly where it's going to print it. It's now set on 2, so it will repeat each number twice. Let's give it a go. The Velos has a ring here that allows you to lock the machine partway through the operation, so that lifts the ink pad from the number wheels so that you can more easily set them to the number you want. And it locks it only a little bit into the operation so that the number isn't increased yet. You can move the wheels just using a stylus of some kind. I'm using a ballpoint pen, so you can just shift the wheels around. You may have noticed this one allows for leading blanks, so you don't have to have leading zeros. But once the carry goes over, those numbers are engaged, and then any blanks that happen will be skipped over. This is the incrementing mechanism. You can set this little knob to any of these numbers. You have to lift it up and then just slide it. That's a bit, there we go. That shifts this tooth here, which engages with these mechanism wheels. When this tooth dips into a gap here, this dips down and engages with this incrementing wheel here. So the incrementation only happens when this tooth goes into a gap. It's now on number 2, so it uses this wheel, which has a gap every second rotation. This is the Gems numbering machine. It's marked here, and it was made in the Netherlands. I assume Gems stands for the Gems Metaalwerken, which is a metalworks based in Vorden. That company was founded in 1830. It was a coppersmith, Hendrik Emsbroek. That company still exists today. This is a much chunkier machine and very heavy. It has a selection switch on this side. It can be set to infinity. There we go, to infinity. And in that case, these teeth are lifted away from the mechanism, so nothing moves. Or it can be set to 1, 3, 2 or 4. It's in this order, so that 2 and 4 are next to each other. That makes it possible for only a single wheel to be used for both 2 and 4. That saves you one extra piece. It's very easy to change this selector. Okay, so I'll put it on 2 and try it out. Do it the right way around. It's not inking very well. There we go. So it has 2 29s there. Yeah, and that's a 30. It too has a little lock to allow you to lock it in place halfway through. This is where it's lifted the ink pad, and you can now change the numbers yourself. This machine doesn't have leading blanks, so it always has leading zeros, but it has 7 number wheels. Only the first number wheel does have a blank instead of a 0. These were 2 automatic numbering machines, the Velos Lightning and the Gems. Thank you for watching.